Hello, I am the Nostalgia Critic. I remember it, so you don't have to. Do you guys
I do
remember?
remember.
Do you guys remember the Rosh Ryders? I don't, cause here we got Team Leftovers.
Yeah, that's true. Pipe brought in like one of his past teams by accident, I guess.
Yeah, the
So
uh,
this is why this game was taking it all weird.
yeah,
Oh
the
man, how are they gonna fight this? They're gonna regen every turn.
yeah, that's true. I mean, maybe you could like choice swap. It's always fun giving
I
somebody.
like their banner. It's just like Herald on like a piece of like chicken.
Yeah, and then there's whatever their avatar is. It looks like a mountain of sand on a plate or something.
Mountain of sand on a plate.
And like, I think that's
Delicious
Night Stalker
leftovers.
back there.
I don't know. It might be
Zubat?
one of those really horrible cooking things we've seen.
Could be, it
Zubat.
could be.
Could be Zubat.
Yeah, okay, you can see the mouse, right? It's like, what's this thing right here?
No, the mouse cursor is invisible.
Oh,
No.
damn it. Well, everybody at home, it's like, at the top right, it's like blue and purple.
Yeah.
It's like Zubat.
I don't know, man. Looks like a cat to me. I think it's just a weird bit of like the bit crushing on the image.
You look like a cat.
That's furry. Fuck you.
Damn.
I'm gonna
You're
say
getting
that.
your
I'm gonna
getting
go
your
with it.
one out of the way real early in this video.
It was worth it.
We got Ogre. We got
Disruptor ban.
yep, OD, Mirana, and Disruptor all out. Backdoor Boys scorch
Alright.
earth on that Disruptor. They don't want it. They don't want Rosh Ryders to have it. They're just looking all at Hollywood. All eyes on Hollywood here. No surprise because knock him off his pool and he gives a performance like that last game, unfortunately. And he's gonna be doing it again.
Got him.
Yep. Broken record.
Well, they
and all
don't have
that.
disruptor this time, so like.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
Bit
Now they're
different
going-
pick, but
now
I
they're
feel
going
like if you
pick
know
what's
that they have Spirit Breaker, Spirit Breaker's purpose is already kind of ruined, you know.
Yeah, Spirit Breaker is definitely, even if you're gonna run support, Spirit Breaker I feel like is definitely like, the earliest I would run Spirit Breaker is if I had 4th pick, I would pick him there maybe, but like, definitely not 1st pick material. Lich ran into that problem in the middle of the season. They'd like try a 1st pick Spirit Breaker and it just doesn't work. It's just, he is pretty tough to counter, but that doesn't mean he can't be countered, certainly. Especially not if you have Grimstroke around. Nothing in
Yep.
this world worse than you try to charge and you just get leashed to somebody.
Yeah, it's true.
It would be funny if they just started getting like sent with you, like they just got choked. It's like somebody's riding away on a horse with the
And,
lasso behind
we've-
them.
You've got the old Grimithy J Stroke.
Yep. Grimithy Stroke. I definitely feel like that's a strong start if you're looking at Spirit Breaker. Has a lot of answers to him and can really play around him as well if need be.
Seem like they're gonna do a Grim Lich again, or before, I guess.
Yeah, do Grimlich before we see it again. Do Grimlich back in time.
Yeah.
Radiant team pick.
And it's Grimlich.
There you go. That's always good. There's not really a counter to that aside from BKBs.
Yep, you definitely need to, I mean, my first thought is draft pause ones that go like, you know, draft like a Jug or a Lifestealer. You just need innate magic immunity, basically. Pick up somebody like a Rubik or an ET or something that's going to be able to either turn it around or at least give some, like, some help there on the resist front. Maybe like an Abaddon or something, I don't know. You need to put, like, I feel like that's kind of a pick that, like a set of picks, is going to need at least 3 to counter it. It's definitely a value combo.
Are we just running it back the opposite way, I guess, with the support?
Once again, we see the bag of snakes.
Yep. I am Shadow Shaman. They don't want to see a
you
Doom,
know-
huh? That's interesting.
Yeah, well, think about this. Grimstroke Doom.
Right. My first thought looking at a Doom ban is, are they going to try and run the Bristleback back at them?
Could be something like a PA or PL again. Something.
It could be.
Any of the Phantom carries. Or,
I still say
Whether
someone in
susceptible to
here
Doom.
needs to figure out Arc Warden. Hell, you
Oh,
know,
yeah,
you know
Lambert.
what would have been a decent, you know what would have been a decent option at least for their int pick, at least alongside Shadow Shaman and Spirit Breaker, This is a bit of left field. You don't really see her picked often, but Enchantress actually.
Could be. By
really,
the way,
really good for picking off those squishy bastards like to sit in the back line.
They didn't want Bristleback after all, and they were like, oh my god, if we ban him, we just gave them like the freest pick in the world. Do not let them see that again.
Yeah.
Do not let them win that again. Oh, anti-mage, by the way. Yeah, we've seen Lambert of Radiant Straits pick Arcor, and he ran in semifinals and won the match they won there.
Yeah, he did. He's 2-0 with Lord Gordon. Never lost.
He never lost.
5 seconds remaining. Dire team back.
No windrunner. Why do you hate gingers so?
That should be your ban line.
You know, you're right. It really should be. Nice run. Get on that.
Yeah, come on, man. We need that. We need Zeus to say, God damn it, when he loses.
I like Doom's "Oh crap" line.
Doom
That
definitely
should
needs...
play when you doom a creep.
Yeah!
Yeah, and Punches is just like, you know that line where it just goes, reel him in, just that's it.
Yeah. Yeah, you should just have like an oh crap when you doom a creep, and nobody saw that when you eat the doomed creep.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Consume your shame.
10 seconds remaining.
By the way, Drow Ranger will not be present. Drow Ranger will in fact be a stranger.
Drow Ranger hasn't been present since like her massive surge in week 2.
Ooh, Night Stalker, gross.
Shouts to Vex.
Yeah. Vex, who isn't in this game, but he might as well have been, I guess. His shadow always present over the Backdoor Boys, even now.
10 seconds remaining.
By the way, he was wrong. He did stand in week 1.
Oh, wow.
Seconds
Okay.
remaining.
Yeah, he stood in for the Backdoor Boys, funnily enough, so...
Oh, well, it's not surprising.
Yeah. And I realized that when I was reading the draft roster again, just one more time, and I saw Dusty's comment was like, sorry, I won't be here week 1. He won't be here ever, he's imaginary, but you know, neither here nor
It's here
there.
now.
Well,
And
no,
he made
because
all the playoff games so far.
that's just Rada on another alt, and didn't I tell you already?
I think he made all the playoff games so far.
Yes, he has, but it's just Rada on an
Yeah.
alt. You know, just trying to help Bean, not process the Bean, who is by the way the captain right now.
Yeah, that's true.
Help Bean not process the fact it's just her imaginary friend, which is the case, and we all know it, right? Like Dusty, probably, presumably more than anybody. You know, I understand the strategy with PVC
no
Pipe's
deal.
team. I definitely understand the strategy for PVC Pipe's team because the idea here is that you never beat the you never 2-0'd the Rosh Ryders. You just 1-0'd the Rosh Ryders and then 1-0'd Team Leftovers. You know?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Radiant team pick.
Darkseer,
Darkseer, in honor of their randoming Darkseer that one time.
I can already tell you what I'm looking forward to. Shadow Shaman dropping snakes and Darkseer just dropping them all in with vacuum, yeah.
Yeah, that's a very strong.
And then
That is
Spirit Breaker
fairly
charges
nasty.
through and knocks them all out.
10
Yeah.
seconds remaining.
That would be funny.
I'm just waiting for it to happen.
SB just exists to like ruin that cool play.
Yeah.
You just shouldn't do anything.
Ah,
that
there's the
play.
PL. Yep.
Just stand there.
Just watch, maybe pop like Shivas or something.
You know, it's an item I don't really see people taking, despite it being like potentially really good on heroes like Night Stalker.
What's that?
Arcane Blink.
Arc Blank?
Faster cast points makes his little void pulse come out a lot quicker.
It's true. I think most people
Like,
really
way
like.
I'm gonna go drop that much money on it.
I think most people really like Agi Blink right now, and not really anything else.
Yeah, I
Sure.
find that
Yeah,
faster
occasional
cast
Blink,
points, like, there's a handful of heroes I would argue, like, Arcane Blink is required on, like, specifically for Shadow Fiend, getting the faster ult off, for example, and Bane with the wind-up on some of his skills. Heck, Jakiro gets use out of it, too. It's rare that you see him get that much farm, but hey, you come endgame, you choose Swift Link over that, I'll tell you what you can't do. You can't drop an Ice Path faster than they can react.
Right.
So we have a Sven on Chris, and not a whole lot of answer to it aside from maybe
You're right. You're
if
right.
Shaman gets a really good like hex shackle on him. And
You
there's
know what?
enough
Actually,
damage. I don't think there is enough damage though. Looking at that team comp.
I think I'm thinking too highbrow for the caliber of teams we have here. No offense to them, it's just the MMR, you know. A Visage over on Team Leftovers there wouldn't be half bad.
Yeah,
But
that'd be pretty good.
flashbacks to week 1 Visage.
Yeah. The Visage week 1 that went like, oh my god,
What?
it's like,
Oh, and like 20.
not 0-20. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't much better though.
Sure felt like it.
It was like, I was just watching that. I was like, what the hell happens to this team, bro? These
But yeah,
guys
like
are gonna lose
a decent
subscribers.
Visage would do them really good. It could kite around Sven. Night Stalker would probably just eat the birds any chance he got, but it would require him to just waste his nighttime doing just that. The DP ban, huh? What are they banning Death Prophet for?
They hate Dr.
DP
Pepper.
What does DP mean?
I mean, like,
Um,
DP is really good against Sven and Night Stalker because it lets her kite them, but they can both catch up, so I don't
Yeah.
know.
Team pick.
DP, Viper, Grow,
Ooh.
all cancel blinks.
Oh, Sniper.
And Death Prophet is a Yule's purchaser. Maybe
I'm not
Mag.
sure if Sniper's a great idea versus Night Stalker.
I
Let
don't
alone
Yeah.
like
Sven if he
Sniper
gets
that much
eggs.
either.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Sven, if Sven, yeah, Sven actually wants to get the eggs too. Sven can just eat them.
5 seconds.
Especially bad when Sniper really is going to be the majority of their damage here. Taking
Also,
some time.
speaking of Arcane Blink earlier, if I'm not mistaken, Arcane Blink actually, I think, speeds up Sniper's Assassinate. So you can just, like, blink out of the way of, like, a really predictable move and just dodge it and then just counter with a lightning quick ult. It's really funny. Massive BM.
Buy eggs, dude.
Yeah,
Easy.
yeah.
I still miss his old physical damage Ags. I thought that was really good, but it was super abusable, though. Just sit in the back with a Yules and, like, 4 Rapiers and then just Yules yourself so they couldn't blade mail it. I miss it. It was funny.
I feel like they could have just balanced that out.
They could have just made it so there's like an upward damage cap of like a certain ratio of your max damage and make it, I don't know, maybe just force the crit multiplier, but I don't know.
It was Magnus, you were right.
Yeah.
Magneto. Man, it's been a while since I've seen a Magnus pick proper anyway.
Well, that's because you didn't see the GG's game where they picked it twice.
Yeah, I wasn't around for that one, sadly. I
They
like
picked
that
it twice
Sven
in the,
set, by the way.
They picked it twice. Yeah, that's a crazy looking Sven. They picked it twice in the GG's game, and both times it not only won, but like stomped the yard. In this game, I'm
Super
really
cool,
not
yeah.
expecting anything else, to be honest with you. Like,
Yeah,
this is a
yeah.
perfect Magnus game.
PVC is taking Shadow Shaman this time, and it looks like Moon's holding on the Phantom Lancer reins, and we got right Neelys on Sniper.
Are they going to swap
So
out Moon?
Yeah, they're swapping their lanes again.
Yeah.
We've seen a lot of success when they do that. Probably, I would say, more success for Heelys at mid overall this tournament than S1, funnily enough. So,
You know,
yeah,
something just occurred to me. They have a bit of a problem over on Team Leftovers.
What's that, Chief?
They've got 3 melees versus a team that really excels in melee and has 2
Yeah,
range
they do.
supports that just don't let them get anything done. I can tell you what's going to happen. Sniper and Phantom Lance are going to pick off Grimstork and Lich in like 2 seconds flat. But Magnus and Sven, maybe even Night Stalker, are all going to jump on top of Sniper, maybe Shadow Shaman, and just delete them.
And that's
Right.
probably after Grim and Lich have already got their stuff out.
Yeah,
Doesn't
if
matter if they
Exactly.
die.
They're
Yep.
really good at getting their abilities out first.
Yep, this is a really good Backdoor Boys comp. This is a really, unfortunately, not so great. I mean, it's a better comp than last time. They definitely have a chance this time around. I don't think it's lost in draft this time, but it's definitely not looking great in draft. Shoutouts to me
Yeah, it's like-
accidentally brushing my mic, by the way.
Prepare for battle.
I see you've got Elephant Magnus, a
It's
classic
like
skin.
70-30 instead of 80-20, I'd say.
You know what I realized we forgot to do last time is the roll call.
You're right, actually. Damn.
So, on the team leftovers, we've got Moon River, who's probably going to be won this game, playing PL, traditionally the 2. Heelys, traditionally the 1, playing Sniper, probably on 2, especially where he's standing. 3, we got Ghouls, currently on the Darkseer. Pause 4, we got Mr. Hollywood on the Spirit Breaker. And pause 5, pvcpipe, captain of the team, on that Shadow Shaman. On the Backdoor Boys, pause 1, we got Chris, who heckin' loves Peru, on that Sven. Pause 2, we've got me, Hoi Manoi, Doodle Bob himself, on that
30 seconds to battle.
Magnus. Pause 3, we've got Dusty, whoever the hell that is, on the Night Stalker. Pause 4, we've got... You're not pause 4. Pause 4, we've got Combination Bean on the Grimstroke. And pause 5, we've got Captain of the Team Rada on the Lich.
Two pause 5 captains.
The way he responded just seems like you're not the boss. You just like look away from like you're just disgusted. It's like you just stuck a sour candy in your mouth. Like that wasn't what I was expecting.
Yeah.
Oh
PVC
no!
No, PVC.
Not
This
charge.
is- No!
missed
No!
It happens.
My
What are
pipe
you
didn't
doing?
like
He
try
trapped
to leave.
himself.
Pipe is dead anyway.
He didn't try to leave. Bean gets first blood because of the ink swell.
I think he's pretty dead there no matter what he does. At least he made
Mr.
it funny.
PVC just got
He
piped.
just stood there. He's like he's assuming that the Backdoor Boys are a bunch of Tyrannosaurs or something.
They
only die-
so they can't see.
Sorry to say this, but the only dinosaurs in this league, Mr. Pipe, are Manifest Destiny and you.
Got him.
Damn.
And Manifest Destiny's only a dinosaur because he's like a dinosaur and like in his avatar.
How absolutely messed up is that?
Yeah, we're gonna get PVC Pipe's going to take Gabe's job, kick us off.
Yeah.
Looking to get
Oh my
second blood on
God.
PVC Pipe too. That is
Ooh,
super
fun.
dead.
man. If it weren't for the cooldown on little void attack there being hefty, that would have done, I think, just enough to kill him with a mango.
Right. Well, he's going to get
Sniper
about,
is
shot about
really
1,000 times
harassing Manoi. I really do think they picked Sniper anticipating Manoi going mid with Magnus, and it seems to be working
Potentially, yeah. That definitely could be.
I think they
It-
just anticipated him going a
out.
million
Oh, yeah,
euro.
look, gotta say, it's actually a pretty big brain move, in my opinion, Sniper, for eschewing your levels of take aim and just maxing into headshot a little early. I find that to be the better idea than just going for a million
Really
points of
one-on-one,
take
okay.
aim and like offing into headshot.
It's what most people do right now. I think it's very situational. There's some lanes where the way to win is just sit as far back as possible, just right-click constantly. And there will be some lanes where the way to win is just drop shrapnel on the lane over and over and headshot if they get too close. This game definitely went to the latter. Like, Magnus really has
Yep.
no response to shrapnel, and it's Manoi on Magnus too, so you definitely know you're going to want to get rid of him ASAP.
I feel like Manoi may have wanted to go for a handful of mangoes and putting his points into Shockwave instead.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
maybe.
Oh,
BBC.
this
Run down
he's
PVC
got,
Pipe here.
they've both got no mana though.
They're going to get his courier? They're going to get his courier.
Yeah, he's dead.
Oh,
Rip.
Been
It
killed.
wasn't even his, it was PL's.
I think he still got his stuff though, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. It was returning.
All right, yeah, a little less of an uh-oh, but still not good.
Yeah,
still a
still
last hit
not
for
ideal.
everybody.
Yep. Rada getting run over behind his tower by the Darkseer, but Darkseer just can't stay long enough.
Alright, well, there
He
you go.
missed the last hit on the Centaur because of that. That's so sad.
Yeah, after you've played Dota long, you just learn to stay the hell away from centaurs when there's more than like 2 units near them, because they'll always like instantaneously cue that stun. out.
They
will
have
always
comedic
ruin your
timing.
life.
They have comedic timing for sure.
They really do. Uh-oh. Oh, never mind. I thought something was happening. It's just Spirit Breaker charging for the sake of it.
Just trying to mess up the equilibrium there. Stunning, isn't it? I'm pretty stunned myself. Oh no, he low rolled the deny. That's sad.
Yeah, there's nothing worse than missing a denial by like 1 HP. Low
Oh,
rolls.
Just,
cool. Manoi's still CSing really well in the mid lane.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's doing what he can.
Sniper's been
He's
taking,
also,
I think, too many powders here. Just going to this camp a little too much, I think, maybe. Like, going to this camp ever in this lane, I think, is kind of a mistake, honestly. If you're Sniper, just keep on him, you know?
I mean, just spam the shrapnel if you have an extra charge or something to spare, but don't, like, commit to it. Stay in EXP range.
Right. Rip.
Alright.
I don't
Sven
know,
is really fast. Is he maxing his Warcry?
No, he's just
Nah, he's got a value point.
Yeah, he just got early boots.
Like sleeve, alright.
He got early boots, and Spirit Breaker doesn't have any passive yet, so.
Yeah, I gotta say, actually, half the time I play Sven, I play him really defensively early in.
Finding
I'll actually
combat
go
music.
for,
Goodbye, Pipe.
He's just dead.
But, Grimstroke, very low. Yep, Grimstroke, very dead.
Yeesh.
Got the damage out of Moon.
He might get it. He might get this. He might get this.
Nope, his Soul Ring just wore off.
Oh, man.
That's depressing.
This is a
Let's
man
see,
right now. Night Stalker, I'm gonna tell you right now, the second the Keen Optic inevitably drops, it always drops in these games. He's gonna be spam clicking the hell out of it to take it for himself.
That was a moment where he's just like, bloody hell. Can't believe
Yeah, I can
that
tell you
happened.
that is a moment unironically.
And then he
where an
failed the
extra-
stack.
Nah.
Ugh.
Yeah, that is an unironic moment where our third branch would have actually netted him the mana he needed to get that kill.
I don't think so, actually, because it would have needed to be about 20 mana.
No, he was only like 7 mana short by the time he started backing off.
He was, but he was going to have to back off anyway there. He was going to have to pursue, because I don't think the Void would have done enough. He would have had to pursue, get one more hit. And,
If you
with,
say so.
with the branch, I don't know if he does that.
Well, it's nice stock o'clock, but we
Yep,
didn't see him do
nobody's
anything
out right
about it.
now. The Rosh Ryders are staying home. They're staying in at night. They're respecting the curfew right now.
Certainly are, yeah. Always was.
And some folks down here to take a look at the Night Stalker. Actually, taking a look at the
Hollywood down here.
Mr. Hollywood just
Ooh, bash.
rushing in. It's a good bash for his troubles. Not level 6. He's not going to be able to do much, but
Oh no.
The shackle.
I think he's fine. Yep.
I think they still have Inkswell. I think it can turn this around. Uh-oh, Lich is here.
Severe lack of damage on Rosh Ryders. Like, you saw it there. They had Dusty in this awful position. They couldn't even. They barely got him over halfway dead before they just ran out of resources.
yep. And then just kind of got splattered on the way out as well, which ain't great either. Like, a lot of their mobility is also going to be their initiator, and without it, you know, if they can either go in or they can have a way out. They don't really have the ability to have both.
Rada looking at Moon.
Yep, Moon could not be too pleased right now. Again, body blocking with these illusions though. Body blocked Night Stalker to death.
Yeah, he certainly did.
I like the last
That
minute
tier 2
sound
tower does a ridiculous
Ooh, lucky
amount of
bash.
damage.
considerably less luck base charged.
Oh, here comes the assassinate.
Dead.
Is he gonna get away
Yeah,
with
good
it?
touch the tower. Yep. Alright, good job.
Yep, gets a split there, which is lucky. I swear half the time I do that, it just ends up giving somebody the credit anyway for no reason.
Super smart by Rada there.
Yep. Just denies the enemy team a little bit of money. By the way, that whole
Anyway,
time Sven has just been free farming.
Let's take a quick peek here at what we've got for net worth total. Ooh.
Oh, sure, here you go, buddy.
Sniper just barely above Magnus.
Yep.
I thought Sven was going to be way higher, considering his last hit deny game is top tier.
Yeah, he's been getting some free farm, but apparently, you know, it's been just hard to make that much of it, it seems. Equilib must have been pretty bad. Actually, I think Darkseer's just been up here messing with him because he hasn't been part of the funny fights or anything, so I think Darkseer's just been staying here, making it life hard for him. One of the best. Oh, well, that's not good. Just really dove far for Moon there. I did not think they were going to go all in on that. That's why I didn't look.
There you
But,
go.
you know, ouch. That ain't great. That is not great. Lowest core net worth right now on the PL.
And they bonk him one more time before he gets to level 6.
Yep.
So, delays that.
Not by that much, but still good. I think it's still good. Got the Hanoi actually showing Blank Dagger here. They got the regen there on him. Very well timed. Gotta let him just push out the flame as much as he wants and go do whatever the hell he wants right now. Spirit Breaker looking to charge somewhere top, but gets a little caught here. This ain't good. That is not something you want on your head if you're Spirit Breaker.
Likely dead.
They drop
Drops the RP
the
for him.
yep, drop RP. So quite a big target to drop RP for, or quite a small target I guess to drop RP for, but they do definitely secure that kill and secure themselves some peace of mind for a little while here. So Manoia is going to rip Moon again. That ain't good.
Yeah.
Moon River kind of drying up here this game. I don't know where the hell he even was. Oh, this is probably not the place to be. Definitely do not do not think it was probably the best idea to go top here. Just not the place to be for multiple reasons. But SV, who are we looking at? pvcpipe.
Yep.
His
He's
ancestors. Jeez, Backdoor Boys making this a very brutal affair.
Yeah.
Man, poor Spirit Breaker.
Hollywood's.
Man, poor Spirit Breaker got the
okay.
charge caught. Good,
Good.
good fear on Rada. Really probably put the fear in Spirit Breaker, and down he goes.
This is what I mentioned about, this is what I mentioned a lot about Night Stalker, is that you really can't man mode against him unless you're straight up stronger than him, and there aren't a whole lot of heroes who can do that.
Yeah, if you take a fight with Night Stalker and you can't win, or if he takes a fight with you and you can't win, you are just going to die. Like, there is no disengage from Night Stalker. That word does not exist in your dictionary when Night Stalker is the guy you're talking about.
At least when it's nighttime.
Certainly, yeah. Even when it's
Today at
daytime,
11.
it's not the easiest thing in the world.
Today at 11.
During daytime, he can just kind of weather the storm and just try and wait it out for his team to show up.
Alright, it's like 11:05 now, but today at 11:05, the better late game team smashes early.
Yeah, this is not looking great. I mean, I wouldn't say Backdoor Boys. Like, this isn't a Doomsday Clock game. I don't think Backdoor Boys are going to the scale to the point where this is ever going to be impossible for It's going to be pretty unlikely, but I don't think they can be written off like they could in the last game. But man, this sure isn't going to help things. Sven just getting the 2 biggest stacks in the history of the world.
That is a fortunate amount of gold he's getting, though.
I feel like
Yeah.
That
like
actually shot him up in
versus-
net worth pretty significantly. He just
the
passed
sniper
up
versus Sven matchup is very bad for sniper. Is the problem with
Right.
that?
Well, it depends on how the actual play goes down. Also, itemization to get there. Yeah, Sniper is going to have it tough no matter what way things go. Even without the Sven, he's still not great shape, but... The
I just like to
PL
point out that
versus
Shadow
Sven
Shaman is poverty struck.
I guess PL's
Oh
there
my
too.
god. That is... Oh my god, you're right. Holy crap.
Okay, so you remember
Doing
how
support
I mentioned
this guy.
earlier that you really shouldn't put all your eggs in one basket? This is another really great case of
Yeah,
the rough
literally.
divide between the pause 1 and the pause none.
Yeah, this is hard, and the problem is for PvC, it's like, what do you do in this situation? Because even if you try to get money, Night Stalker's just going to take a deposit out of the bank of you.
Make an effort to
Go
back
on,
up from
Sven.
fights for a little while, start stacking camps
It's a
in the
good
safe
wall,
lines
but-
of your team.
It's a pretty
I'm
good
just
wall,
walking
but-
away
uh-oh.
from them.
Oh,
baby.
no!
Okay.
When's the Sven stun? Okay, it's a million years from now, MVM's not going to do anything.
Oh, there it is!
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
but the Grimstroke wore off just the wrong time. Pipe just getting picked out the back of the fight by Manoy, just eating
Boy.
solo. 4 men down.
Well,
losing
Cyber
none.
died in that too, and we're only missing PL in this fight.
Yep, PL just didn't want anything to do with this.
Wisely. That was
Yep.
a massacre.
Yeah.
He probably could have picked off Lich, maybe Grimstroke, but
It's such
Night
a
Stalker still had his ult ready.
It's such a tough spot if you're a support on the Rosh Ryders this game because, like, you know, the Rosh Rider supports are so stricken with poverty, both for levels and for farm. But like, what were they
Hollywood.
gonna do? What do you do
Hollywood,
in this
what do you-
spot?
Hollywood, what was that about?
That was great,
I
baby.
got it.
That was all greed all the time. Man just wanted to get any kill he could.
They're probably gonna get no assassinate.
Sniper
Okay.
is
gotta
really
shut up.
overextending.
You got,
he
you
needs
got the
to
Dark
run.
Seer.
Okay. Oh no!
Darkseer gets him
Sven's
out.
caught out. Sven's caught out. He needs to ult him. Yep, this
No,
man's
no,
dead.
Yep, he's dead.
Goodbye.
Darkseer
Unfortunately,
falls in
it comes
line
at
of duty.
it comes at great cost.
Yeah, it comes at quite a great cost.
Night Stalker had that ult in his back pocket, and it worked out for him.
Spirit
I hate
Breaker
to
actually
say
got the
it,
charge
but,
there.
I feel like they could have used PL there, then and there, at that exact moment.
I think they just ran that backwards though. Like Spearbreaker backs down from the kill he could actually get and went all in on the impossible kill.
Something just occurs to me. They all backed off after that push. I think they legitimately made that fight attempt to try and draw PL out, and it didn't work.
It could be, yeah. They just wanted to see if they could get PL to fight. Because if
yeah,
PL dies one more time, he's dead.
You know, if he dies again, he's more or less out of the mid game for potential.
I mean, look at that. He has Yasha. That's his item roster. He actually didn't go diff here.
Well, he's got max Phantom Rush, which is really good for his damage, but he's definitely missing those core items that let him survive in fights.
Yeah, definitely. This is certainly with three melee heroes making up their core. It seemed like diff is kind of a no-brainer here. Like you could just kite anybody as long as BKB isn't up. Not Magnus quite so well, but
Radiant's bottom tower.
we found PL. And even though that's very much a bluff on this part, because I don't think these two kill PL alone. And old Chris, who I can loves Peru, is about 1,000,000 miles away. It's kind of a bluff on the support's part, though. Moon River does not want to call it, and it's hard to blame him. It's very dangerous to call a bluff in any scenario when you have a Night Stalker. pvcpipe helping to address to a degree, as well as Hollywood, their miserable poverty issues. The stun. Helping to address their miserable poverty issues. The thing I was saying earlier, it's like, even if they do want to go split off and try to get something for their lives, Night Stalker does make that really tough for them, especially smoking in. Looking through the jungle here. I think they actually just did that under vision. I think they smoked under vision here.
Potentially.
We're very close to a
Hollywood
war.
doesn't seem to know this is coming.
Yeah, I noticed they both started backing off. I don't know exactly.
This is very strange. Okay,
Yeah.
they're gonna go on him.
Pop.
They just kind of danced around him there for a second.
Yeah. Couldn't quite decide what they were going to do there. Just ignore
But
him
they
or
probably
what.
wanted something more.
Oh, for sure,
is what
yeah.
I'm guessing. Like, they saw the SB and were like, okay, but can we bait anybody else into this fight?
Yep. Yeah, that is one issue with Spearbreaker. Spearbreaker is like a chance you have to take. It's like you either have to engage on him or he's gone. You can't just like, you can't knock him down with just like, oh, you can't just stun him 100 or 0 or anything like that. It's like if you get him, he's not bulldozed. Oh, yeah, Spearbreaker there. They actually just picked off the Night Stalker during nighttime up top. Very good kill for them actually at this point. Especially being able to do that at night. pvcpipe's about to be in a world of hurt, dude. This is not where he wants to be. Goodbye.
Yeah, sad.
No wonder he didn't want us to watch this game. Ouch. Yee, ouch. Night Stalker going for round 2 of the Spearbreaker here. Silences him up before he can charge or bulldoze.
Significantly better.
I don't mean to rib him too much, but I think PVC stands for Please Visit Cemetery.
Ouch.
Got him.
Yeah.
Ghouls is gonna be visiting there.
Yeah, it's kind of an appropriate place for Ghoul to be hanging out, I think.
That's true.
Also, just because this isn't going bad enough, how about a free Brigand's Blade?
Oh no, man! You do not want that to go to like Sven or God forbid it goes to Night
Yeah,
Stalker.
they just delayed Peel's, I assume, defusal
Yeah,
by killing that courier.
Yep.
Peel's best jungle item is a pig pole. That's how back this team is.
Yeah, they have one T2 item in Sniper.
They could take the Possess Mask. Come on, Peel. I think your illusions benefit from that. How to tell the enemy team which of you's real? Hit pig pole.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm not sure, but it might do that thing where it makes all of your illusions do it too.
That would be epic. I really doubt it, but that would be great.
That would be funny and intimidating as hell to sing like 30 pigs, just 30 to 50 feral hogs.
Just suddenly marching up the lane.
Oh my god.
Please change it to do that. I really want to see that.
I want to see that. I want to see that on CK. Just the world's angriest
Yeah, just like a
Angriest.
if CK uses a pig pole while he's got armlet up, he just turns into like a boar. Oh no.
They
Gonna
got
have
pipe again.
another entry in the morgue.
Yep.
Sniper actually TPing out of here. They actually aren't able to get him in time.
It just makes him man bear pig.
Oh dear.
This
This
is nightmare scenario.
Yep, this is bad, baby. This is super bad. Diving T3s here.
Sniper is brave and tries to help, but
Oh,
it
he
only
got
gets him
speed.
killed.
He's dead.
Yep.
PL still could not be reached for comment.
Oh no, it's like a tiny herald in like a bed of leftovers. Or
Ah,
something.
you're right!
What the hell?
Nice.
He's like sleeping on the cranberries.
Yeah. He's sleeping on the cranberries with a mashed potato blanket. It's a very.
That actually sounds strangely comfortable. I don't know why. It's like a waterbed if you're that small, right? And like the mashed potatoes probably feels like a big wet blanket, but at least it's warm.
I think you're overthinking this.
I'm just hungry, man.
I think you're overthinking this.
And
Oh my
what
god.
is PL up to?
As if things weren't going bad enough. How about a free DD? What is PL
there you
up
go.
to?
Oh,
He's up to,
man.
I believe that's his diff blade completed, at least. That's, one
That's
item
at least
gone
that's
now.
a turning point, actually.
Yeah.
PL can actually do something with that.
Yep, anybody who's not BKB'd, he can, kite off pretty easily, and right now, Sven, he don't have it. No, I don't have
Ooh,
it.
that damage on the assassinate.
Rada. Good
Oh,
old.
Hollywood.
no!
Hollywood didn't want Lich!
Oh,
Spiritbreaker did not want Lich! He was able to get ult
Oh,
out,
they-
do about 1,000,000
Oh
damage.
my lord.
they all got separated.
If you chase two rabbits, baby, you'll lose them both! Everybody on Radiant going down there.
Teal got
Ouch.
a shriek from being during that, so there's that.
Unfortunately, he's going
it
to be
may not
stricken
be-
out.
Yeah. That might be a problem.
Oh boy.
Yep.
Nope.
He got a streak, and then he was stricken from the record, and now nobody's here for this T3.
Yeah.
We have buys, but nobody wants to use them.
Yeah,
This
they just got out of control. Honestly, in retrospect, I think they could have done better with a Dazzle in place of the Shadow Shaman.
could be
Oh,
it.
Rada!
Oh my god,
Oh
snakes.
no.
Snakes ruin it, they just have to leave. That's such a cool little play there from Backdoor Boys, and it didn't matter because of the snakes.
Yeah, people almost tend to forget in a lot of pub games I played a lot. It's just you don't see them use it for defensive reasons. It's
Yeah.
always offense, never high ground defense even.
Yeah, snakes can do
Don't
a
be
lot.
afraid to don't be afraid to drop snakes even in a casual tower dive attempt, you know, just
They're
drop
all
that on the
faster than you
ground.
think. I mean, it's 110, I think? Or is it 120? Oh, it's actually 130 at this point, but it's all of those things. They're up faster than you think. I mean, it's a long cooldown, but, like, how often do you need snakes? Not that often, really. When you have the opportunity, absolutely go for it. It is, definitely one of those that's better wasted than kept, for sure. Creative use of snakes can
Yes.
really ruin a team fight.
It's not like a meta or a black hole or something.
Right.
Like, wasting one of those two skills can legitimately lose you a game. Single-handedly.
And getting a bad snakes ain't great, but it's definitely better than getting no snakes in a situation that really meant a lot for them. And one thing I think people really underestimate, for example, is just how much damage snakes can do even if you don't necessarily trap somebody in them. Just drop them in the middle of 5 people and just watch them have to scatter around like idiots or just die.
Yeah, if like 4 or 5 hit, you're taking approximately 200 damage even at level 1, and that's pretty significant when it's
Yeah.
backed up with like Ether Shot casually.
Yeah, if you're able to get some good AoE around it as well. 5-man smoke at the
Five-man
Backdoor
smoke.
Boys.
They're running right towards PL.
Oh
this
no,
ain't
they
good.
know. They're knowers, man. They're gonna get him.
This ain't good, baby.
This man is not in the mindset to get rid. No, he dodged it.
That don't matter.
Not well enough.
It don't
though.
matter.
Yeah, okay.
They got a really good
Very
ability
good.
to write PL off this game. The poor guy. I just like to
Again,
point out for the record that
Dazzle.
Darkseer's net worth is somehow lower than Grimstrokes at this point.
This is true. Well,
Ouch.
Grim got like 1,000,000 kills, so.
True. I'm gonna just eat the Rosh now. Very easily, too. Equilibrium does not favor the Backdoor Boys right now, fortunately for them. All their ways are pretty pushed, but this is, you know, free Rosh is free Rosh. It's like a free lunch, you know? And Sven's definitely in a great position to take Aegis. The one thing that kind of hinders the Rosh Ryders right now is Sven's mortality. And they have now addressed that issue.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
So, gentlemen, I'm checking my calendar here, and it says it is pretty screwed o'clock for these guys.
Is under attack.
I'm
And
checking
it's
my
funny,
watch.
normally that's something you just
Hasn't
gotta check
waited
your
for a
watch
while
for. No, it's funny, because pretty screwed o'clock is usually just something you check your watch for, but I'm looking at the calendar here, and it's
Screw Day.
marked all the way through to next month.
Let's see what Gabe says. Ouch!
Oh my god. Yeah.
Gabe's a little generous, honestly.
Uh-oh. Oh. Sen blinked ahead, and I, honest to God, thought that was just good. Ooh. Sniper's really pelting him there. Jeez.
Yeah. That's what I was talking about, at least in a hypothetical situation. The, you know, just depending on if Sniper can get the space. If Sven can close it, he's dead. If not,
Yeah.
Sniper is just gonna
Yeah.
total him.
You know, I mentioned it earlier, but I don't know why people don't build blink on Sniper. It's like, oh, they blinked onto me. Well, I'll just blink too, and then you're gone. You just back up, and like you can't force
You
that
will
with
usually
that.
have some
Like-
sort of anti-blink device
Like-
against Sniper.
Pike, yeah.
Yeah, Pike, but that only really pushes them back. And if they have like a click on you range stun, then it's already over.
Right.
Usually, you just want to make sure that
But
you
then
maintain
the same
that
kind of goes for
distance.
Blank as well.
I mean, yeah, but with Blink, you can actually blink in a random direction. They have to take a bit of a potshot guess where exactly you blink to. The trajectory is hard to finish, whereas with Force Staff or Pike, you can actually see it happening in the moment.
And again, I feel like in most scenarios, if you're going to have a Sniper, you're going to have some sort of anti-blink device with you. Like, you just... The counters to Blink Dagger, and the counters to Sniper are almost like a perfect circle if you're looking at them in a Venn diagram. It's kind of like Mars counters and guys who go with Mars. Rada.
Lich got caught out.
Lich is actually like stronger than Spirit Breaker right now. This is
Oh, you're
really
right.
not good.
Yeah, he is.
This is another example of Spirit Breaker.
But Spirit Breaker Shadow Amulet.
Dude, you need to charge away the second that's available. Like, immediately. They're about to ward you. Oh, go!
No, he's out. Shadow
Okay, he
Amulet's super
actually
powerful.
managed to buy a little time with that.
Yep. Now everybody on Backdoor kind of needs vision. Night Stalker, get rid of this crap. What are you doing, bro? Why is your inventory full?
He needs to sell off his crap. This guy's got a bad hoarding thing going on.
Yeah.
Next week on Hoarders, he cuts to like Night Stalker's like, I don't know, what does he live in a cave? And it's just like full of like random iron branches and jungle items and just crap.
Oh no, you don't understand. These branches will be really valuable 20 years from now.
Oh my
Collector's
god.
items.
Fuck. No, dude, please.
Four-man smoke.
Tower is under attack.
Forget this topic. I don't want to think about being Vegas again. Oh no, dude. I just realized something.
Sven getting jumped right on. Spirit Breaker
Yeah.
getting pulled in, but the bulldoze op just doesn't matter.
Oh, they want...
Goodbye, goals.
Oh, he cleaved Pipe.
Cleaved Pipe to death, going for the ghouls. That would have been a really good Lich ult if the guy who was tethered didn't die instantly. Like, before the second was actually even there. I like
That
the
is
Spirit
tragic.
Breaker.
Oh, the
Spirit
snake's
Breaker
back
charges, he's like, wait a minute.
Unfortunately, the snakes are gonna die in seconds.
Yep.
Between Warcry
He's going
and...
to,
yeah, between Warcry and Frost Armor, that is ridiculous.
It's going to knock the Aegis out at least. Oh my god, not this again. Goodbye, Spirit Breaker.
Home.
Radiant's
Oh.
barracks are under attack.
Oh,
There
man.
you go.
They didn't even give a crap about
Rex.
the 2 snakes left over. Oh, never mind. Now they care.
Radiant's top barracks
Alright, Rax number 1 at top is down.
has fallen.
Oh, they got
And they're
clear.
just gonna rotate.
They got a
That's the
clearance
short
to
way to
go
follow,
anywhere
probably.
else.
Attack.
PL really can't afford to do anything right now. They just have the AoE game to deal with them.
We're gonna blink dodge the assassinate. PL's gonna at least send the illusion club in. See how much he can do to that. Just to try to beat up the Night Stalker here.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Sniper is really poking the bear doing that, I must say.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack.
Yeah, they're just sitting there watching it happen at this point. This sucks.
Yeah. Nothing they can do.
Radiant's middle barracks has fallen.
This super sucks. They just lost an entire set of racks with, in fairness, it was 3 up for most of the life of those racks, but they just lost a set of racks with 5 people up. They just couldn't do anything about it. And
If you want my honest
T3's out here.
opinion, I feel like, Rip Sniper. If you want my honest opinion, I feel like,
Sven might be
PL
right
should have
here.
given Sniper that, Quicksilver amulet.
Oh, here comes the double ult. Here comes
Oh
the
my
double
God,
ult. Good
no.
night, Sniper. That's dieback, baby. That is dieback C in 73. They do knock out the Lich in the background, but... Oh, Spear Breaker, actually. In a really good
nice
spot. That doesn't matter when he
brave
melts.
Charge. Really brave charge. Really going for him. Unfortunately, they were ready for him.
That was balls, but... Unfortunately, the balls got kind of snipped there. And that's Megas.
Yeah.
Randy, you're a doctor, right?
Yeah. I'm a mortician actually.
You're a doctor, right? You got any toe tags on you? I think we're gonna need one. Maybe 5. As the doctor of Dota, can we get an official pronunciation here, maybe?
Bit of a manhandling.
Right. Oh, they're fountain camping at
They're
this
fountain
point.
farming,
Oh my
yeah.
god, what an
Oh
RP!
my lord!
It's a good thing this game doesn't matter,
Oh.
because Jesus Christ. Good response, though. They actually do kind of negate it.
Vacuum. Legitimately found farming.
They forgot which thing Spirit Breaker had. The 3 shrapnel charges in one spot.
Good.
Ooh,
Weird.
Minoy escaped by the skin of his teeth.
Yep. Sniper's
Oh, no.
afraid.
Okay.
Oh god, Sniper's dead!
He's dead.
Again! Again! Sniper just can't
dies
live.
in seconds flat.
Yeah, he does.
Everybody on the Radiant melts. It's a problem. They both do no damage and they melt.
Pipe doesn't want to call this one, huh?
Yeah. I'm gonna give them the satisfaction of knocking down all the buildings. You know, I get it.
Radiant's middle tower.
Or maybe they can still win this.
Radiant's middle tower.
Here's
Yeah,
how the
that's the
Rosh
big-
Ryders can still win.
The first Megas comeback.
Yeah. Here's how the Rosh Ryders can still win. Maybe bait somebody into calling GG by accident. That's a pretty good wall. That's a pretty good vac. That's some pretty good snakes. But it doesn't matter at all when Sven does about 10 trillion damage a shot. Just
Yeah.
so casually eating the PL there.
2 of the Backdoor Boys are beyond godlike.
Oh god.
Here we go.
Radiant's ancient
And to punish the lack of the GG calls, they're just gonna fountain farm. Never mind. Catapults have solved that issue. Oh Jesus, what happened, guys? Oh Jesus. This was
That was a spicy one.
that was 2 stumps. That was like that was
Yeah,
the
the Backdoor
worst
Boys
set.
caved them in.
That was the worst set of 2 stumps since we've seen in like week 1. Like that was well, at least it was to team leftovers and not the Rosh Ryders. How do you critique this constructively? I don't think you can. It's just draft better and play better. Unfortunately, that's like the most constructive I can be. Just got completely rolled over and died.
Payload 2 Yoshis.
Why? Why?
At least there's that.
Yeah, bro. Is he building the 3rd one too? he's trying to make the forbidden item Yasha and Yasha.
Yeah.
His name is my reaction to that.
Sniper's name is very ironic in this case.
Yeah, kinda is.
Today, the Annihilator was annihilated. I mean, that was just.
To be fair, if I'm not mistaken, he actually did really good damage. He was getting that damage, and it's just he's against 3 tanky people. 4 actually, if you count Lich barriering literally anyone on that team, including
Yeah.
himself. Like I literally watched a point where Sniper hit his Mask of Madness, just getting repeated procs of that Maelstrom, just zap, 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 just lighting up Sven in these fights. But with both Warcry and the Frost Armor on top of it, he wasn't taking anything. He
And
would
on
eat
top
the
of
full
that-
duration of Mask of Madness and just take, what, maybe a third of his health?
Just to make it worse, it's like, not only are these three tanky guys Sniper has trouble dealing with, you also have probably the worst person to be. Like, Sniper lanes pretty well against Magnus, that's good, but he is just, like, lost against Magnus any other time in the game. Just the sheer fact that Magnus exists, even when he's not being a problem, he has just such a weight on Sniper's mind. Like, he can't be anywhere, he's always in danger of being RP'd or charged in, and he's just dead instantly. I mean, he doesn't even need to be RP'd for God's sakes. He can literally just be charged and he's dead.
Yeah.
That's just rough. They didn't even need to use the Lich and Grimstroke combo here, basically. Like, I think they got one double change for us that was all after Megas, you know? Like,
Right.
ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Well, hopefully it goes better for them next week. Ha ha ha.
It didn't.
Spoilers. Unfortunately, it doesn't. And yeah, that's about it. I mean, what can you say to this series? They just got, like, eaten here. They just were really unprepared, I think, to deal with the Backdoor
Thrown
Boys.
to the wolves.
Yeah. This was tough to watch. I cannot imagine this was much fun to play. So, yeah, with that being said, if you or somebody you know wants to learn Dota 2 at a casual or more competitive level, go to ld2l.gg. It's even later in the season than this looks, so it is definitely too late to sign up, but season 13 signups are not far from now. You can go in, chat with the boys in Discord, join for some in-houses, have a lot of fun, right? And usually this is where I would do today's sponsorship bit, but Ocelot, I think you actually had a sponsorship related thing on your mind today. Who's sponsoring us this week?
I did. I did.
You sure did, buddy. Yeah. Who's the sponsor?
I'm drawing a blank here.
Who is it? Randy, who's our sponsor, for God's sake?
Our sponsor is Control-Alt-Delete, the webcomic.
Oh God, it's Control-Alt-Delete. Ah.
Wait, no, I've got it. It's Big Bill Hell's Cars.
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
better.
I remember seeing a sponsorship offer from them in our email. Why don't you give everybody the details on that?
Look, I've already burnt my one for the day. I can't. If I hit that, I'm gonna go like 12 times overboard.
Have you
Frick
heard?
you, Baltimore!
Oh my
Go
god!
freak yourself.
You freaking pricks! When will you learn that your actions have consequences?
I've heard a bit about this challenge pissing. Randy, could you tell us a little bit about that?
I'll tell you what challenge pissing is. It's what both Spirit Breaker and Shaman went through. Unfortunately, they got it all over themselves.
Randy, why don't you tell the folks a little bit about challenge pissing?
I don't have any info about that. Sorry.
Well, fine, I'll say it then. If you can piss 12 feet straight up and not get wet, you don't have to play games like this for the rest of your life. See you next week, folks. Big Bill Hell's Cars! Hurry up, asshole!